Shane here from Slot Car Hub. Tonight's video, we're going to check out the latest releases from Revo Slot. A couple Opel Kadets, all available at Bonza Slot Cars and Hobbies. Check out his Facebook page, check out his website, all ready to go. We'll start with the BP car. So this is a rally car, it's got two drivers. Comes with spotlights at the front, you've got to stick on. Number 19, nice gold rims. So if you're after a nice rally car for your open rally classes, this is probably a good choice because these go really good. I'm going to go across to the Pioneer, number 47. This is probably my favourite, being blue and white. I love blue. A couple of different colour blues there. So these cars are all angle winder. 21,000 RPM motor. Nice gold rims on this one too. Bit different to these rims, to that one. Rubber tyres on the back, fairly sure. Low grip on the front. Brass pinion. The adjustable chassis. Spring-loaded guide. These have got mirrors on them already. Some cars come with mirrors and without, and you've got to stick them on. These have got them on already. This is a very colourful one. This has got the spoiler on the back. This is like a little Group 5 car. Big spoiler on the back, big front spoiler on the front. Nice yellow and red. Goes into like a purpley green. Really stands out, this one. Comes with your parts list. Makes it really easy to buy parts for it. You can just quote your number and simple as that. Comes with your magnet and your big wooden guide, 2 stickers. You got your screwdriver and your tools you need. Your 1.5X head and your 5.0mm little socket there. And thank you, Anthony, for those tools. Really appreciate it, buddy. So check out Bonza Slot Cars and Hobbies for your latest Revo slots. So I'm going to flip the camera around and I'm going to do a couple of laps with my one and show you what I've done to it. We'll do some laps. Alright, we're back. So I'm going to show you what I've done to mine. This is my personal car. So all I've done is I've pulled it apart, separated the 2 pieces of chassis and put the tape in between the 2 chassis there and left the nuts loose. Always put a little dot of super glue here, just on top, so the nuts don't come off. I've cut the top of that off and put a couple little drops of voodoo drops in there, just to wake up the motor a bit. Seems to help a little bit. Put your bearing oil in there. I put a little bit in the shaft there where the motor goes. In the front, both sides, like that. Each side there. Get them running nice and smooth. And with the front guide, I put oil down the shaft here. Or you can do it, turn it over, because these have got a spring-loaded guide in them, like so. And you put oil in that little shaft there, and that will run down into that sleeve, like right there. There's a sleeve, and I just fill that up with oil. Just seems to stop the tapping, just things like that. It all helps. You don't have to, but you can. Always make sure your mesh is good. Stick a little bit of paper in there, and turn it, then tighten it. You can tighten it there, make sure that's tight. Just stick it in really good. And the bottom 2, be careful of these 3. Or sometimes there's 2, sometimes there's 3. Always make sure you stick it in really hard. That sounds shocking. Push it in hard and turn it. Make sure it's really tight. Push it in. And you should be right, your motor should be good. I've gone out my way today and combed my hair and done my hair a bit today. Had a day off today, so I thought I'd get dressed up a bit. So that's what I've done to mine. I've done nothing to the body. The body's just standard. I've got no tape. Some guys, so when I get my cars, I always shake them. If there's no noise, that's good. If they got some noise, normally it's your interior has come loose a bit when they burn them on. There's a word for it. I don't know what it is. And you just put a bit of tape across here. So masking tape there to there, and inside the back, just a bit of masking tape there to there. And just make sure, take your body off and shake it. If there's no noises, there's not going to be no noises on the track. If there's noises while you're shaking it, it's going to be noisy on the track. Normally, it's just a bit of tape here and here, and a tape at the back, and that will fix that problem. Alright, I'm going to chuck it on the track and do a couple of laps. Alright, we're back. So I put it back together. That's how she sits. Just 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice little bit of a rock back up and down. You can tighten it up, loosen it up. Mine seemed to run better, a bit looser. Just a bit more body flight, I suppose. So we'll do a couple of laps, see how she goes. We're running on 9 volt, 45 ohm controller, DS. Seems to work well. Very smooth, handle very well considering how narrow they are. They hang on really good, especially because the tires are so grippy. I think because just the chassis weighs so much, all the weight is down low, and they just hang on really well. Good little class to race. A lot of fun. So that's my little Opel Kadet. We've got no weight in it. I think because of all the weights here in the chassis, they handle really well. Fairly wide wheelbase. They go good. And the reason why I run on 9 volts with Revos, I just think that's a good power for them. With my Nico NC1 cars and my go-karts, I run on like 12 volts. Slotted, I run on about 10 volts. Because I had a question, so I thought I'd explain it. All different classes, I run different volts. Like Skull Auto, I think I run about 8.5 or 8. NSR run about 9, some 10. Angle Winder NSRs, I run about 8 or 9. It's just all different classes. I run different volts for it. I want to give a shout out to a mate. It's given me a camera stand. This is what we're using tonight, a new camera stand. It does all these fancy stuff. It's Bluetooth, so I can stop it, so I can go over there and stop it. Thank you, mate. I'm not going to say who it is. I really appreciate it. You know who it is. Mate, when you gave it to me, I thought, oh God, I don't know how to use this stuff, Bluetooth, all this type of stuff. I've got no idea of that, but I've worked it out and it works really good. Thank you, mate. And a couple other little things. There's a swap meet coming up in Sydney, run by Australia Scholarship Collectors Club. So that's a slot car swap meet. That's on Sunday the 2nd of March in Sydney, New South Wales. So check that out. Bonza Slot Cars and Hobbies will be there. There's an AFX social night coming up on Saturday the 22nd of February. Starts 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. They got a track there. Just a muck around night. Take your family, take your kids, take your friends. You can buy cars, I think. There's a show and shine. Yeah, that's in Melbourne, Vermont on a Saturday night on the 22nd of Feb. I'll put a little thing up at the end. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for all the subscribers. I've had a few in the last week. Had a lot of views on my latest video. We went to Warrnambool for 4 days for some sprint car racing. Thank you everybody that's watched that. See you next time. Thank you.